What's good, you sexy mother people? Welcome back to Ancient Gate, where the YouTubers are at, dude. I'm Jared. Hey, yo, it's Monday. You know what that means. It's time for all new Digimondays, where we're reviewing Digimon Beatbreak, episode 5, half and half. Y'all know the drill. Be sure to give this video a like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell icon, notify when post videos, and go. I follow all of our social media, Twitch. God give them straight ears. So this episode, again, it's called Half and Half. This shady, basically, there's a whole bunch of shady shit going on in this series. Now I got these people trying to basically bulldoze their way through towns and shit. And, I guess they're building something. I don't know. Maybe because I recently have on the brain Pokemon X and Y again. So it's like, are they trying to build something akin to Lysander's ultimate weapon shit? I don't know. Possibly. It seems that the government is in on it some way somehow. Is on some shady shit. It's like is the messaging saying the government does shady shit? Very timely. Very timely. Yeah. So while the gang is getting a lowdown of what based off what happened last episode, Tomoro is just off wandering and shit, trying to find something, but couldn't find it because there's nothing on his map stating it, because it's just empty construction site, because the aforementioned construction work going on that is not really up to code. Yeah, then Gekomon smells food and stumble across this little town. It's like basically they remove themselves from all the bullshit. So they remove themselves from all the AI Sapotama bullshit. They're just, hey, we're a bunch of outcasts, we stick together type shit. And it's a friendly little community. We've had episodes like this in anime many a times where our protagonists would not really fit in where they are just yet, so they stumble across a town that is very welcoming and shows them what they have from their team or family or found family. And it's like animes that make me think of this is like Eureka 7. I also want to say Vandred. We reviewed Vandred years ago, 2 years ago. But yeah, something like that, right? Yeah, it's just this nice little community. They don't fuck with Sapotamas, but they still rock with Digimon because they accept these. They accept anything that's different. So obviously, Tomoro stumbles across this town because Gekomon smells food, and it's good food. And so they're trying to get, they're just wandering about, and then all of a sudden, bam! These guys are like, what do they call themselves? They call themselves Koala Kai. See, I like that name because I love the show Cobra Kai. And if you haven't seen Karate Kid Legends, go see that. Go see that fucking movie. It's on Netflix. But I either there, but it pisses me off. Why do you have to have such a cool name? Because then you got Pandamon, who practices in martial arts essentially. And I'm like, damn, could he have been the one master of Koala Kai? Come on, man. It's fucked up. It is what it is. But yeah, so Pandamon fends them off, but he's weak because the person he's partnered with doesn't have a lot of e-pulse to give because he's very old and frail. But he's been protecting this town forever, essentially. And what else is there? That's basically it. They don't have Sapotamas. They don't rock with that shit. They don't. Yeah, that's it. That's really it. That's basically it. I'm trying to remember anything deeper or more. Like, no, that's it. But it's the bond with them that's the takeaway of this episode. It's the bond. Like, this man, he's like, look, I found this Digimon feeding on somebody. He's like, yo, feed on me. You know, and then we have now this bond. We create a bond that is like of a parent and a child, and it's been like that since. And then, Gekomon is, having a good ass time, and he, Pandamon is like, look, man, I like your spunk. You clearly have a good heart, and I see you as a sibling. And Gekomon's like, what the fuck is that? It's like, hey, we share now. Things half and half. That's why the episode is called half and half. There's always a meaning behind the names of these episodes, and like, so first Gekomon's like, what the fuck is this? No, I'm not willing to share. And he's like, nah, the more you share, like if you share, you get more or something like that. And he's like, oh, if that's the case, hell yeah, we siblings. I'm down with that. And yeah, like, it was a nice, sweet moment. It's like I said, this happens in anime all the time, where they would come across a town or come across this other community, and they create a bond with them really quick, and then something has to happen to just like change their perspective, but also hold value from what they learned in this little arc. It's gonna suck when we get to that point in this, because ugh, I don't want it to go that way. I hope it does go in a different direction, because where we leave off in this episode really has me like, oh no, we're not doing this. Because basically, we get to the action. These guys are back trying to evict these people again. They bring back their Digimon. Their Digimon is called Kenkimon. It's just a big ass bulldozer. And Pandamon's like, no, fuck that. Brings him to the mirror world, which I'm just gonna call digital world. I'll switch back and forth, but mostly I'm just called digital world because why not? That's what it is. And yeah, Pandamon is still weak. Like, he doesn't have enough E-Pulse to fight for long, but he's still pretty powerful. And then Gekomon comes in clutch and is like, yeah, we got this shit. And it's like, all right, cool, fight's over. But then the main dude who's released in charge of this little collective, what was his name? Yukari. He's like, because Pandamon name drops him like he knows him, and then he's like, oh, okay, I see. You thought you had it. All right, little nigga. Nah, fuck that, no. Because like, they beat Kenkimon, bring him back to his baby form. They ain't gonna obviously slime him out because we've learned that lesson already. But this man is like, nah, fuck that shit. Slime him out with his, I think it's called Ostamon. I'm still just like, right now. So I'm just like going off of pure luck right now of trying to remember this shit. It didn't even take long to watch and then do this review part, but it is what it is. Yeah, no, he's just like, nah, slime them all out, Ostamon, and then like, yeah, we end off with a cliffhanger, thinking, oh god, are we gonna have a Leomon type situation? I hope the fuck not. But yeah, man, this episode, again, this is like, I think I like these type of arcs in anime just because it gives you a whole different perspective of things, and it lightens up our main character, or helps them it opens them up to be like, okay, what you were doing was fine, but you need to explore and see things from a different perspective or a different view, or understand that there's more to life than what you know, and helps them grow. So I like that because like Tomura, he's still a little rough around the edges. No matter what he's learning and stuff. But like he still has ways to go. So this is good. This is really really good. And you know, Geckomon forming bonds with other Digimon. You know, it's so sweet. So I'm giving this a whole episode 5 stars. Pandamon's badass, dude. Hope we don't Leomon him. That's all I'm gonna say. Trying to think anything else. I mean, also like how Geckomon's like, yo, you fucked with my food, I'ma fuck you up type shit. So, don't fuck with his food. Don't fuck with his food. Don't fuck with his peoples. That's about it. It's simple. It's simple as that. What did you guys think of this episode of Digimon Beatbreak? Sound off in the comments down below. Hope you like this lazy type of review. You know, still coming down from a pretty good weekend. Just gonna say. But, you know, while I get myself composed, you can check out all of our previous content. We've got previous Digimondays, Superhero Time with Zetz and Gojuger. All new K-pop music Mondays. We did a 2 for last week. We got Casper. We did that for Halloween. And see, after Casper, everything else is a blur up to now. Got Letterkenny season 10 up. We're working on season 11 now. Obviously, we got Armasaurs. Got a new episode coming out later. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for all of our future content. I know we're supposed to do Ghost Game, but we'll get to it probably next week because obviously a little lazy this week and got other things to do. But yeah, stay tuned for all that good stuff and check out all of our previous stuff. And blah blah blah. You know the drill right now. Until then, catch you guys later. Peace.